The Celtics are not the only recent champion being impacted by Satan's jail. Denver Nuggets team president Josh Kroenke brought up a scenario where the Nuggets might trade Nikola Jokic. He did this unprompted yesterday in a press conference. We present I'm Sorry, What?
For us as an organization, going into that second apron is not necessarily something that we're scared of. I think that there are rules around it that we needed to be very careful of with our injury history. The wrong person gets injured and very quickly you're into a scenario where that I never want to have to contemplate, and that's trade number 15. And so, we're very conscious of that pushing forward.
What? I mean, let the record show. No one asked him about the possibility of trading Nikola Jokic. He just went there by himself, which is one of the really astonishing things that has happened recently. I found myself digging deeply into this to say, did someone bring up, listen, if there was any scenario on planet Earth, if like we're being invaded from aliens from Mars, might you consider trailing Nikola Jokic? No one even
is an alien from Mars.
That's what I mean. No one even asked him that question. What the actual heck was that?
And thus ended Josh Kroenke's last media availability for the foreseeable future. And again, if he had said the statement, we're really trying to avoid Satan's jail.
Yeah.
Because if we get into Satan's jail,
right,
we might have to trade number 15. People would think about this differently. They are not trading Nikola Jokic. They are absolutely not. What he was just saying is articulating the fear of Satan's jail. Because if you get into there, you have to do things like considering trading Jaylen Brown, considering the concept of trading Nikola Jokic. I think the more interesting thing that he said, although it won't be recognized at all by the Nuggets fans who are hyperventilating, is that Jokic might not sign a contract extension this summer, that they are going to offer it to him, but that it's possible he may wait on it because he can do better financially by waiting, which is reasonable. But I would say he might wait on it because he's not happy with where the Nuggets are going, or that he heard that he might get traded.
The second apron, Denver Nuggets team president Josh Kroenke yesterday, unprompted, brought up a scenario where the Nuggets might have to trade Nikola Jokic. I'm sorry, what?
For us as an organization, going into that second apron is not necessarily something that we're scared of. I think that there are rules around it that we needed to be very careful of with our injury history. The wrong person gets injured and very quickly you're into a scenario where that I never want to have to contemplate, and that's trade number 15. And so, we're very conscious of that pushing forward.
So, I mean, look, I don't. So look, we know it's a popular thing to do these days, and I kind of believe in it, and that is sort of manifesting things that you want, saying out loud things, putting them into ether that you want. There he is talking about our injury history. Well, in the event that we have terrible, devastating injuries that destroy our team, we might have to trade Nikola Jokic. Try and forget I just said that, but I mean, the world reacted strongly yesterday.
Yes.
What's the right reaction to that?
A lot of head slapping took place within that room and across the NBA. First off, they are not going to trade Nikola Jokic. What I think is most important is the effect here of the second apron, a.k.a. Satan's jail. He says, I'm not afraid of it, we're not scared of it. I actually think that he is, because he says this is what could happen. And this is what we're seeing, these moves of these contenders. By the way, they're already affecting the Nuggets. The reason that the Nuggets have not been able to get back to the finals the last 2 years, their team has not been as good because they have not been able to retain role players because they are afraid of the second apron, which is biting right now. The teeth of the apron are out. We are seeing it across the league, and just the fear of it has Josh Kroenke, a very smart, reasoned executive, saying things like this.
The apron has teeth. Markeith, you made an interesting point this morning about the usage of words in that press conference.
The usage of trade, injury, and Jokic in the same sentence is like as an athlete using, and as an athlete just hearing the word trade and injury is like, whoa. But not only with what has been happening in these past couple of weeks in the playoffs, right? You had about 4 or 5 players go down with an injury that they're going to miss a whole season. So that right there, as an athlete and just as a player, just hearing those words, but I mean, it comes from the same guy that fired their coach 2 years removed from a championship. It was 47-32. You fired the coach and the general manager on the way to the playoffs. So I'm really not. I'm not surprised for real.
Yeah, it's a crazy when you really stop and think about it. Now so we don't think they're going to trade Nikola Jokic. So let's not get nuts. Everybody in Denver losing their mind.
He did say contemplate, but he's firing up the jet right now. He's on his way to see Nikola right now.
Okay,
a text message is not sufficing.
That's exactly right. We're not trading you, big fella. So okay.
How's it going, everybody? Villa Sports Network here. Just wanted to thank you guys for your support on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Also want to kind of remind you to don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on the video if you like as well. But regardless of the fact, thank you again for your support, and hope to see you on the next video.